Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Richard Seidlitz, aka TLM01, and I'm the owner of Redpants.lol. Today, a gentleman named John emailed me asking what to do about a fuel filler door that wasn't opening. You have the little lid that covers the gas tank cap for your Aston Martin, and if you press the button to release it and it doesn't open, how do you get to your gas tank? If you're stuck in the middle of nowhere and you need to fill up, or if you just need to fill up period, regardless of where you are, it's a scary thing to happen where you can't get to your gas tank. Most people don't realize that there's an easy solution for this, at least a stopgap and an easy fix. I've heard of a lot of people using credit cards or other things to sort of jimmy open the fuel filler lid. There's a much more elegant way, and I'll show you how to do that right now. I have a blog post about this that mentioned this, and I realized that my YouTube gets a lot more traffic than my blog, so I figured I'd do a video of this since John pointed out that he had found the blog post, and it was a great thing to know about. But if you don't know that it's there, it's probably time to fix that. So hopefully this video goes well. I'm actually homesick today. I feel like absolute crap, and so hopefully this video goes well. But first we're going to start off where if you press the fuel release and this doesn't open, come into your trunk, and this cubby right here is the one that I mentioned in that blog post. This is the cubby you should know about. There's a leather tab on it. You can just pull that open and you'll see a few things in here. You have a navigation disk drive. You have a label here which has your exact paint code on it. So if you're curious which of the 50 shades of gray you have and it's not an erotic novel, this is it. And then you have what we're looking for, which is this white pull tab. It's this little ring. This is the emergency release or the manual release for the fuel filler door. So all you do is, and I'm going to try to get both of these in the video at the same time, if you push towards the front of the car, the fuel filler door opens. The white ring automatically goes back into place. You don't have to worry about that. So now that this is open, we can see what's going on. The easier way to do this is sort of remove your gas cap. If you want to set it up here, the cord is still kind of in the way. If you want to remove it, there's just a Phillips head screwdriver to do that. We're not going to mess with that right now because I'm already feeling like hell and now I'm smelling gas fumes. But down below the arm, we can see that there are two Torx bolts. Those are what holds the door in place. What happens is over time, as this pops open each and every time you release it, it slowly works out of alignment. And what you'll see is that this gap ends up shrinking in certain directions, and the fuel filler door is actually rubbing against the side of the hole here. It's rubbing on the body, and that's what's preventing it from opening. There's a spring inside here. When you push the button up there, it releases this, and that spring might not have enough tension to work this open when it's against the body. So to fix this, we want to loosen up these two bolts. It's a T30 Torx bolt that's in there. There's two of them. If you get a T30 Torx bit, either with an extension and a ratchet or a driver, so a driver would have just a handle on the end of this with the bit on the end, you just want to get in there and seat it, and because I'm doing well today, and obviously I'm not going to release this because I don't have the actual tool, but all you do is you stick it in there and loosen it a bit. I'm kind of deliriously dragging on here. I'll try to hurry up. So you loosen each of those. You don't have to remove them because they're actually a pain in the butt to get back in, because once this is out, you can see that they're way back there, and trying to get your hand in there to seat those bolts is kind of a pain in the butt. So you don't have to release, you don't have to pull these nuts out, or excuse me, the bolts out, just loosen them. When you move this arm around, you can feel it seating as if it's found a place where it's supposed to be. You'll notice that there's an actual spot for it to sit. Hold it there in that spot with one hand, and then retighten those bolts with the other hand, and then you should be good. When you close this gap all the way around should be even. If you notice that this is sort of off center and touching in any spot, that's probably the issue that's causing it to stick when you're trying to release it with the button. So once you've closed this, after tightening up those bolts, close it. Press your filler door button again to make sure it's working. If it's not working, use the manual release, and try it again. That usually is what the problem is. It's pretty rare for something else to go wrong. If that is the case, then it's more of an issue, and it's going to take more than just a couple seconds like we just did to fix it. Hopefully that's not the issue. This seems to be the solution for the vast majority of these door issues that I've seen, is just that it's out of alignment. So as you can see, I'm in the middle of filming some other stuff. Once my head clears up, I've got some taillight videos and whatnot going on, but it's a video for another day. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, rich@redpants.lol, or on the contact page of my website, redpants.lol.